Hey rogues! Welcome, welcome. How are you all today? It's Monday, but I did not have to work today because I'm in the US and it is a federal holiday today, so we were closed. But it's Monday, and that means there's reason to be excited, which is because the Streampunks have a show tonight, starting at 9:30, which is where we'll go at the end of the stream. It is Monday, so Clear Skies is back, and we get to go and visit our intrepid Star Trek adventurers. Trying to remember what happened last time. I think we were near the end of an arc with the sentient planet, but I don't remember. So, I'll need the recap. Anyway, welcome everybody. Today is Mystery Mischief Monday. If you happen to be here and you haven't been here before, Mystery Mischief Monday is called that because, because it sounds fun, and also because I don't know what game I'm going to play next. So when I finish a game, I spin a wheel, and the wheel tells me what game I'm playing next. So this month, we are playing Riven, the sequel to Myst. I've not played it before, but apparently it was the best-selling game in 1997, the year that it came out. It was originally released on 5 CDs. So I don't know whether the graphics or gameplay or anything like that has been updated since 97. We'll find out. I also honestly did not know it existed. I guess maybe I heard about it back then, but who knows? Anyway, hopefully everybody here had a good weekend. If you're in the US, hopefully you weren't too overwhelmed with too many loud bangs from all the fireworks going on. But yeah, so the plan today is we're going to start Riven, and hopefully if I get stuck, you all can help me get through the puzzles. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try to pop us over to the game screen. I think everything is working. We'll find out. Alright. Looking for a game to capture. There we go. Let's just see if it picks it up. There we are, and it looks like you all can see the whole screen, which is lovely. I don't know if the overlays are going to be in bad spots, because I haven't seen the game yet. We will find out together. Also, it appears that I can't. I Alt-Tab out and have it not go away. Ooh, it looks like I can. That's lovely. So if I do need to exit for some reason, I guess I will have that as an option. Anywho, how about we start a new game? Definitely let me know if there's any audio issues. I did not see any options for subtitles. The first game did not have subtitles available. I do not know if they exist for this game. Gotta like the 4:3 aspect ratio there. Truly an old school game. Although not as old as the oldest ones that we've played on this channel. Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
There's a great deal of history that you should know.
There's a great deal of history that you should know.
I'm afraid that I must continue my writing.
I must continue my writing. Trying to caption it for you. Here.
Most of what you'll need to know is in there.
Most of what you'll need to know is in there.
Keep it well hidden.
Keep it well hidden.
For reasons you'll discover.
For reasons you'll discover.
I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
I can't send you to Riven with a way out.
I can give you this.
But I can give you this.
It appears to be a linking book.
Appears to be a linking book.
But it's actually a one-man prison.
But it's actually a one-man prison.
You'll need it, I'm afraid.
You'll need it, I'm afraid.
To capture Gan.
Capture Gan? I believe that's his father, if I'm remembering references in the first game. Once you've found Catherine, signal me.
And I'll come with a linking book.
And I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. I love that it's voice acted. I wish it was captioned.
There's also a chance.
Also a chance.
Goes well,
if this all goes well.
that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
That I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from. So, feels like it's picking up exactly where the first game left off. And so, thinking back to the first game, Riven, I think, may have been where he was from. Do I have controls over anything? Let me look at options. Zip mode activated. Water effect enabled. Transition. No sound option. Setup. Adjustment. Sounds. Volume adjustment. But nothing about options. Who knows why? Anyway. That just means that I end up getting to talk over the narrations. And so this version has not been updated the way that Myst had been. So we are point and click. That appears to be where we came in. What's up here? What's up here? That would be it. Oh! I honestly didn't think that that was an entryway. Anyway. Okay. It appears I have opened a door. I do not know if that was a good thing or not. What's in here? Submarine, maybe? I don't know. Okay. We will learn as we go. That's where the door is. Haven't been this way yet. I have not started mapping anything, so right now I'm just exploring and I may get lost. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Hey, this looks like the room we just opened that door in. I feel like there may be something we end up needing to do over here. Otherwise, why would they let us zoom in on it? But I don't know. Alright, alright. This is that door that we just opened from inside. That seems like it did something, but I'm not sure what. Apparently I called a cable car? Do I want to go on the cable car? I'm gonna get totally lost, but let's do it! Appears to have 2 destinations, so I can't get too totally lost, can I? Vroom, vroom! Hi, Kira, how are you? I was gonna ask what you did yesterday, and then I know what you did last night, because we were playing D&D together, but I don't know what the rest of your day was. Yeah, Parker, you have a point. Don't worry about getting lost. It's not like I can go home anyway. Also, welcome and hello. I live in the cable car now. Stairs? Anything? There's an eye that if I turn it, it has the letters K-I on the back. Okay. I really should be taking notes, shouldn't I? Well, that didn't seem like it did anything. Up or down? I think we did up before. Let's continue with up. That is some very tall grass. Essentially, this is like an evolution of like the King's Quest style games that were point and click, but didn't have this level of graphic. Well, we're just getting started, Parker, but thank you for the offer. If I do get stuck, I may ask. I've played the first one multiple times. I've never played any of the others. So that seemed like a weather alarm. has some good sound design in it. The atmospheric sounds are pretty good. Alright, that's just where we just came from. Well, I suppose we can cut wood if we get coal. I'm going underground! Hi, Portico, how are you? Riven is considered to be the best in this series. Cool. Yeah, apparently we are underwater. I am not a roller coaster person, but this does not bother me. Actual roller coasters, yes. This, no. This is now your background music for the little bit of work you need to do. Dark tunnel. At the moment, I appear to just be walking around the island with no actual destination in mind. Huh. Because I have yet to even actually take any notes. And I'm just going where the whim takes me. It would be nice to see a remake of it, even if it was just... I mean, I would think that they could do similar to what they did with Myst, and add... even if it was just graphical updates to make it pretty. Although it would be lovely if they did the same thing that they did with Myst and added it so that you could walk around. That was a good upgrade for that game. I think this just takes me into the coal cart again. But I don't have any reason to be here at the moment, so I guess we'll go back. And I will actually lean down and get my game notebook so that I can take notes on this game. Since I imagine I will need to. Hi, Hannah. How are you today? Hannah, I just got... so I've been rewatching I've been watching Callisto 6 for the first time. And I just got to season 3. And last night I saw the first episode of season 3, which is the one where they got all the keychains that you sent them. Which I am assuming you made. Ah, that's how I get out of it. Oh no, you have a kitten on your shoulders. You'll never escape. When Eric was giving them out on the stream, he said who had made them, and I was like, hey, I know who that is. That was pretty cool. Alright. We have what appears to be a sculpture of a lizard. The environments in this are actually really nice. I mean, they're late 90s graphical quality, but they're really nice. Okay, we've been here. We have not gone to the right. That tower is similar to like a tornado siren or a weather siren of some sort. I have no idea what to make of it at this point. It was a while ago, so yeah, I don't know if he would necessarily remember that it was you that made the keychains, but I made the connection right away. Oh, there's a person. 2 people. Child and an adult. The interlay of the static point and click with the video actually was really well done there. Like, it was a slight color difference, but that worked really well. When they first made it, they tried something new and took photographs of actual surfaces to use for textures. Yeah, it does seem like it worked really well. I think I was aware of this game when it came out, but I was graduating high school and heading to college, and so I didn't end up really getting to play it. And then I never knew that there were more games after this one. But I have all of them. I bought them all on Steam as part of a package. So I will get to them all on stream eventually. Trip to New Mexico. That makes sense given how things look. Seems that no one is home. Got another one of these. Oh, it's just a lever. Well, apparently a submersible? Oh, it's another thing on tracks. All right. Instead of animating it, they just have actual video, and that is really interesting. At the moment, I don't seem to be able to do anything with the controls. I don't seem to be able... I don't think I can go down if I send it down. The pathing navigation is weird. I wish it was consistently, like... north-south, because I'm gonna get lost. In fact, not the direction I want to be going. There's got to be more over here. Hasn't there? Maybe not. Yeah, it seems like it's just the one path. Okay. Yeah, compared to the original Myst graphics, it is significantly prettier. Either a still image or a QuickTime video. So is all the water QuickTime video? That's pretty cool. It's really neat how they integrated the video with the still images. Like here, the bugs moving around. They're not part of a still image. Which I guess would mean they're video. Oh! That command is old. That donation link is no longer valid. That's pretty amazing that everything that moves is video inserted onto a still image. Thank you, Kira. I updated the command for Mondays to have information about this game, but I guess I forgot to do the charity link. Hello, birds. Oh no, I've scared them! And they're not birds. That is just... Leoplodrons. I'm not familiar with those, but I will take your word for it. I hear you, Kira. Deciding what to eat is a challenge. For the past 3 days, I have had stuff from my freezer that I could stick in the microwave because deciding what to eat is a challenge. Ancient, yeah. I mean, Leoplodron. Leopleurodons, I think. Sounds like a dinosaur. So, that's that KI again. Hi, Melba! Thank you for the 100 bits! How are you today? We are off on an adventure in another point-and-click game. I think the last point-and-click we played was Myst, so... yeah. Yes, this is, Riven, the sequel to Myst. So, very similar. Woo! There is a bit of swooshiness. Like roller coastery bits. So far, I have yet to figure out the first puzzle I need to solve. So I think my first puzzle is finding a puzzle that I can solve. I mean, I guess I've found a couple of things that I don't know how to operate, but so far no text or clues or anything like that. It's all just walking around so far. Yeah, I'm expecting it. I'm sort of expecting that, Parker, that they'll lead into each other. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm just exploring at the moment. Oh, a face. It's gonna be a video recording of somebody? Oh, it turned off. Yes. And I've had some experience with puzzles bleeding into each other because, like, I played the first of the room games before, and they kind of all bleed together. And I enjoy this style of game. I always get frustrated, especially if I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do next. I don't mind spending time solving a puzzle, but if I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be working on, it will sometimes frustrate me. But right now, I'm just exploring. I haven't gone in there yet. Haven't gone down here yet. Apparently there's nothing down here, though. At least at the moment. Oh! Well, there's something I will need to figure out. I have a lock with no key. And a boot scraper. Oh, nope. I can go under the door, apparently. All of the unexplored possibilities, yeah. In the first game, you had to take notes on things, but so far I haven't really seen anything that seemed like it was something I should be writing down. That appears to be the interior. That place that I said I hadn't gone yet. There's the star, there's a scarab, there's some writing on the wall. Okay. I wonder if I will need to come back and spy on people, or if maybe somebody was in here spying on people. Oh. At the door. Okay. Crawl under the door. Such a useful lock. It was a button! I had to push it! We have a rotating room. That is a good thing, Parker. I don't want to get stranded in another world with no way back. Hi, Geek Outs! How are you today? Welcome, welcome. That appears to be the same as what I was able to see from the other side, so don't know the point of that yet. Button equals chaos? Yes! No Sliders Adventures shenanigans? Sliders. Yeah, I know the show Sliders. I'm confused. I'm not sure which shenanigans you're referring to. I'm stranded in this room. Oh, the room is mirrored now. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Geek Outs. Yeah, no, we're just in one world with no way back. And we're supposed to be saving, I think her name was Catherine? The wife of the father from the first game? But I believe we're in the world where he had locked his father away. Atris's wife, Catherine, yes. Either that or we're carrying the book that is the link to the world where his father is locked away. I don't know. We're here. We're supposed to find his wife. And then he'll come and get us. And maybe even find a way to get us home. Although that wasn't guaranteed. Okay. Oh. Okay. Stained glass in scarabs. Here we have an author creating worlds. Seems to line up with the general story conveyed in Myst. Maybe always hoping that the next leap will be the leap home. Alright. This appears to be the same person being revered as a god by the people in the world that seems to be the world that had the tree houses in it from the first game. A linking book back to the place that I can never pronounce, Denis or something like that, which is his home world. Actually a one-man prison. Need it to capture Gen. Geekouts, that is really a really cool idea. It reminds me a little bit of Foreververse and their idea where they played for a bit in one system and then kind of the same characters in another system, which sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Appears to be destroying the creations of someone else, maybe? Interpretation of stained glass is not exactly one of my main specialties. God person, council of 5. This is like the giving of laws or something. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, this is gonna make me want to play the, like, there was a point and click game that was like, Secret of the Pyramid or something like that. One more. Then cut down. They're being shredded. Possibly turned into books? I don't know. Who knows? Well, I asked for clues. I got what appears to be a story, but I don't know what any of it means. Oh. That seems to be a door. Under. Yeah, no, I feel like that is going to be the entire story that we learn from this game. What I want is I want to get in this alcove and then turn the room, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Don't know what I'm supposed to get from it. Oh, wait! I wonder. Doorway there. Oh. I think that might have been... I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking to myself because I can't even form complete sentences. I have too many thoughts happening. So, I have turned the room. What if I go over here now? Nope. Yep. There's a door. Still an alcove to look through. So is this not the same room? This must be below the room that I was just in. Wait, it's the same room? Do 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 do. Okay. This orientation maybe we'll do what I thought I was trying to do a minute ago. It does. It lets me in from over here. I don't know the purpose of coming in from over here, but I now know it's possible. I assume these are the same. Uh-huh. I don't know why. Why? Okay. We have some more exploring to do. I'm really close to a breakthrough. I believe you. I just don't know what I'm looking at the moment. What's this? Well, that doesn't seem to do anything. I'll go back to it in a minute. Alright, so combination lock. That one doesn't move. Alright, well, I think we have explored all of the places I can explore at the moment. Where is this peephole? Food, glorious food. Not gonna sing the song because I don't want to get in trouble. Right, okay. You don't have to apologize for making me want to sing. I just don't want the evil internet DMCA people to come after me. This is... There's the peephole. Yeah, that's the peephole. Wait. What happened? Oh, I didn't want to... I want to advance. Okay, so it's the one to the left of that door that is viewed from the peephole. I don't know if that's significant in any way. Well, no, but there's a peephole here too. Is our name Tom? Okay, so it seems like all 3 walls with text on them have peepholes in them. Yeah, I just figured that out. This seems like it's a temple of worship to this guy. He's got this symbol here that's on the floor. But I don't see scarabs in any. So, there are 3 walls with peepholes. There's a gated door and an empty spot. There has to be a reason to come in here from this direction as opposed to the other direction. What is this? Well, I haven't seen this before. I have a book. 87.6.10. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. 87.6.16. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. 87.6.18. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I am afraid that... No. I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. 87.6.19. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. Problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Denis civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the Star Fissure upon my return to Myst. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Denis, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the innocent has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue, but it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. 87.6.20. Think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Denis, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking books connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Denis? 87.7.2 Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me. However, tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I had realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. 87.7.3 I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent, unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. 87.7.5 With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded. But it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There's no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that, at best, I can only strive to delay it for now, and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. 87.7.7 I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. 87.7.13 Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book, and has freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven, and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine, has given me renewed hope. 87.7.16 The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless, by measuring the interpreting variations in the noise patterns. I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could effect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, It should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can be only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Well, it tells me a little bit of stuff, but it doesn't give me any useful clues that I'm aware of. What else? This is the one that's across from the metal door. What good does that do? Yeah, that makes sense. Is that? Guess I hadn't paid that much attention. That is definitely not... Oh, wait, it's over there? Oh. That's definitely a different place that I have yet to be. Okay. Well, whatever that pipe enables, I have enabled. Oh, not where I want to go. Did that change anything in the room? Still have a metal door that I don't seem able to open. And a bunch of scarabs. So it did not seem to affect anything in here. No, it did. No, it didn't. Does anybody who does not know the answer have any thoughts on what I should try? I will ask for an answer at some point, but right now I just want to know if anybody who doesn't know the answer has any thoughts. the whole idea of the Myst world makes me think of the Thursday Next novels, which I don't know if anybody here has read, but the Thursday Next is the name of a character, or of a person, who ends up being a private detective who can jump in and out of novels. Yeah, essentially. Are 3 spots with hole. Except about scones. Okay. Right now. That's the Golden Dome. That's the... This is out to the Rock Mountain. That door is facing... Is that right? Yes. Yeah, okay. Opening to the left. Metal gate to... Or opening to the right, metal gate to the left. No scones on Riven. Yeah, I haven't seen any. Speaking of baked goods, I ordered something called croissant toast from San Francisco. It arrived, and I tried it. I ordered it, and I fully blame Eric Campbell for repeatedly eating croissant toast on stream, causing me to be very curious and want to know what it is. Therefore, I ended up looking it up and then discovered that I could order it from La Boulangerie in San Francisco and have it shipped to me. So I have been snacking on croissant toast. And it is very good. Yes, it was good. We tried it. I've tried it for toast and as French toast. It's not worth going through the trouble to do the French toast, honestly, because brioche works just as well. But as toast, it is a little bit unique in that generally I don't cut a croissant in half and toast it in my toaster. And the bread itself tastes just like a croissant, but it's sliced like you slice a loaf of bread, so you're able to toast it and like butter it and put jam and whatnot on it, and it was good. And now I'm going to blame Eric Campbell every single time I order croissant toast from now on, because we don't have Whole Foods here, so I can't just go buy it. I have to order it and have it shipped. Bacon cheeseburger on a keto bun. I wanted Five Guys today, but I didn't end up having time. So the stars, I feel like the stars should mean something, but they don't appear to be in any coherent pattern. And I can't manipulate the star field. Right, okay, so this is not what I was going for. Hannah, thank you for the 100 bits. Alright. I would think this should put the metal gate in front of me here. which would put a peephole. No, it doesn't though. Door. Ooh! Hannah, thanks for coming by. Have fun with whatever other things you're off for, and I hope you have something good to eat. I will catch you later. Kittens! Aha! 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 Just had to rotate it a little bit further. Here's the other end of that pipe. Okay. It's got a symbol that looks like that balloon that had the weather alert on top of it. Also. Well, that did something. Okay. Why would I want to lock myself in here? Is it a panic room? I mean, it doesn't seem like a disco to me. It was indeed a speak attack, Kira. Okay, okay. That did not open this door. I thought maybe if I rotated it while I was back here, it would open the door. It did not. All right. Where was that balloon thing? I pushed the lever next to the door, yeah. Was it... Do I need to do it here, too? I pushed a different lever. Oh, you are right. I did push a different lever. I have now pushed both of the levers. Just gonna look around. Every time. Every single time. I am gonna click on that door every time. When what I'm trying to do is go underneath it. Nothing appears to have changed here. Alright, let's check this side. Uh, Oh. Well, let's go ahead and put it all the way down for now. All the way down gets me nothing. Up one. Up two. Three. I feel like it's supposed to give me a picture at some point. So far, no. That's as high as it will go. The screen has to exist for a reason. Yeah, I don't know what code though. But yeah, Geekouts, it's definitely a coded lock of some sort there. And this is definitely what... So the gas goes to this. It powers it. I can move it up and down, but I can't seem to discover why I want to. Stone circles. This? The, like, sword in the ground? I mean, it could be a clue. If it is, I don't know what to make of it. Also possible, I do not have what I need to be able to continue with that yet. Although it feels like I should be able to do something with that because I did all that work. And now it moves up and down. The bottom one shows me nothing at all. Oh! It's not nothing. Is this like a microscope? And since it's all the way down, I can't see anything? And if I move it up, it's really blurry. But I don't have anything underneath it. So... I think it might be a microscope. This is one of the first places we came. Yeah, I need an item to look at and to figure out how to be able to put it underneath. Okay, I can't do anything with that microphone. So let's back in the chair. Have this. I opened that door. We've already been through there. I don't know that I need to do anything more with that. And this is the cable car. I'm just curious whether there's going to be Am I back? I think I'm back. I had to actually end it and start it again. It was trying to reconnect on its own and wouldn't. Anyway, hi all! Welcome back! I don't understand what's going on. This has happened the last 3 streams where it has basically dropped and then come back. So, Cats, thank you for redeeming a hydrate. Taking a drink in my lovely Streampunks mug. I'm excited. We're about 1 hour before we head over for the next episode of Clear Skies with the Streampunks. Some good Star Trek fun with some good people. Yes, this is the safe for work design. Yes, indeed. Their modern logo. I picked this one because the Discord today switched to this logo. Because we had never had this logo on the Discord before. Because it was the old logo and then it was the Pride logo. So now it's the new logo. The like 1980s 1990s style logo. So I don't think it did me any good to go in there with the door closed. I think I was meant to go in that room and then have to figure out how to open the door, but I had already figured out how to open the door. Vaporwave. That is a term I have heard before. I assume it refers to the style of logo. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can be a really creepy dude and inappropriately stalk women. Sorry, it's a good song, but also really, really creepy. Isn't it? Isn't that the one that's creepy? I don't know. There are a lot of creepy songs in the 80s and 90s. And yet, it is a lot of fun to listen to Right Said Fred singing about how he's too sexy for everything. Please. Okay, good. I thought maybe it would send it back without me, and I didn't want it to, but I had to try it anyway. Alright. Motion warning. We're going on a roller coaster ride. Starting now. It doesn't last long, but it is a bit like a roller coaster. Yeah, I will attempt to give a warning when I'm going to go through a sequence that I know is coming up. Before I didn't really know that they were coming. If her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, do what you feel. In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry. Yeah. Hey, where are S, S, I, N, and G? Sorry. Eyelash. Bothering my eye. Right. The eyeball. Up the spiral stair. don't know what the point of this blue button is. Now we have the dinosaurs. Okay, eyelash. Up the. Okay, I think I may have gotten it. But also, itchy eye now. Sorry. Into a tree trunk we go. Let's see if we can make any sense of what's in here. Actually, I'm not sure we came in here before. Oh yeah, we did. This is the one with the air siren. Or the... It just reminds me of a tornado siren in construction, not in the actual sound it makes. Hey, there's a person in there! That's the third person we've seen. And this is not the same air siren, is it? Hey, come out of there. Person. I'm here to save people. Say hello. Okay. We have what looks like a K and an I, and then we have what looks like a D and an I. Are we gonna get... I don't know. D-I-R... Eyeball Rock. Kid Cutie. New symbols, yes. This appears to need water to flow into it somehow. Ah, apparently that is not where I thought the water was going to come from. There was a knob behind me on this screen. I turned it. And it filled with water, but not from the source I expected. And... okay, now the eyeball is wet. But otherwise, having water in there doesn't seem to do anything. Well, okay. Yeah, it just needed some eye drops. Oh! Well... okay, but the thing is over elsewhere. That seems to be the only thing around here is the place for the eye drops. That was a weird shadow. Nope. Well, that was new. We had not been in there before. Hmm. Up this... two directions. Or did we go this way? Yeah, that's where we came from. It was like a giant disc. It's literally just off screen on both screens. You can't see it. This lever, this sword, is sticking out of like a giant disc of some sort that they have hidden from me. Alright. Giant hatchet, giant grass. Are we in the land of giants here? Hey, there's that golden dome. Oh, this is the... Well, we're going for a ride again. Motion! Motion! This one's mostly dark, though, so not quite as bad. Oh, no. This isn't the one that's mostly dark. This is the one with the giant rings of light. Sorry. No. Riding in minecarts. Always a safe activity. At least on the island of Riven it is. And... Oh, you wanted to get out by standing up? Sorry. Okay. Well. We did that. Isn't it? Okay. Seems like maybe investigate. There's a motor here. Wait, this is the wood chipper. It's in the stained glass. This is the wood chipper. They were cutting down all the trees to make books. I think. I'm uncertain in that. Can I go this way? Man. Alright, I just put whatever that is, gas or water, down that line. Okay. Probably not a good idea to mess with lots of heavy machinery that I do not understand. Well, I don't know that I drained it, but it seems like I may have stopped boiling it? Alright. That control is no longer powered. What did I just do? Oh! Oh. It was like, that sounded like an explosion! Okay. I'm not sure what this wheel is all about. But this is not the state that it was in originally. Oh! I did manage to drain it! Okay. Somehow I stumbled upon that. Hi. Hello, is anyone home? This is probably not a safe place to be. I think the door closed behind me. Oh. I just went through this pipe. I don't understand. Oh. Do I... not have power? Because I have power there, I don't have power here. Is that what's going on? The hardest place to figure out but has the easiest solution? Why am I down here? What's the point of coming down here? It's a shortcut? Oh, it is a shortcut! Try that. Can Can I not walk back the same way that I walked over here? I guess I have to go through the pipe again. I don't know, I got here. Well, it needed power. I have now put a pellet down. What happens if I pull it back up? Just the same pellet I had before. Okay. So in that case, bye-bye, pellet. We're gonna leave you down there for a bit and see what happens. Okay. There's another place that we can power from that central we've not been to. Also, send it over that way, but I don't know what good that will do. Actually, we can't. Never mind. Oh yeah, you can't get back in the pipe, can you? Well, that would have been really frustrating if I hadn't already stumbled across the solution to that. Okay. I sent that thing down into the rock. For no apparent reason, but okay. Alright, the wood chipper has power now. Don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know why we would want it to have power. Or is that where the power originally was? That power the cart? Bet that powers the cart. That sounded very final. Okay. Well now. I'm not sure. This place was literally just for me to get up there? By going up there, I managed to send a pebble down a pipe. For no apparent reason. Grand. Well, seems like our work here is done. I'm sure we'll be back. Roller coaster again. A rickety old minecart going through a force field tunnel under the water while inside a book. Uh-oh. This is new. That was new. I don't believe we paused there before. And yet, this used to be where we originally started from. Maybe I just forgot. Anything with the big hatchet? Are the people here really big? Alright. I do really like what they did with the ambient sounds. Sounds very real. Pretty. Oh, pretty. Oh. At the totem. Doesn't seem to be anything to do with it. Oh, I know what those towers are! They're to warn everybody in the village that an unknown person has appeared so that they can all hide and not interact with me. That's what it is. Right. Still nothing to be done there. I think I have to bring the cart over here first. Uncertain how to do that. Might have to lower it down. I know how to do. If somebody ever answers that door, I'm gonna freak out. Wasn't there a way up before? Wait. What have I missed? I mean, yes, eventually. I'm sure somebody will open that door eventually. I'm not ready for it yet. Knock 5 times? Oh. I'll try it. Oh! 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 Somehow that person was bigger than I expected based on the size of the door. Thank you for that. Ooh. There's a grill. So a source of heat and flame. That I don't currently have a use for, but I'm sure, like, if they researched as much as you indicated, they probably are accurate sized dwellings. They just seem really small to me. Alright, so that is down. Now I just have to figure out how to make it go. And drumming on the drums does not appear to be the way to do that. Right. Not on Earth. That is true. Don't need to... Although I appreciate that they had some effort into getting accurate textures, and those textures generally lend a certain feel to the game that feels very Earth-like. How do call? There were definitely buttons somewhere that I didn't know what did. There they were. Or if they were in this area. That video is a bit too long. Like, it's great the first time you see it, but if you ever want to come through here again, it's just a little bit too long of not being able to do anything. Load this up with water again. Not that I know that it will do any good, just because I know I can. Oh! You see where we are? Have I come up here? Oh yeah, this is where I came in. There's that oven. That's where we were a minute ago. The shrine and the oven. So the cart, or submarine, is right down there. Aha! We are now in the submersible machine. And we're off. You have the original production sketch of this submersible framed on your wall? That is that is serious dedication to the franchise. That's really cool. I mean, things like that are special. Do we get to go? We get to, yeah. I do not know to where we go. Ooh. I can choose left or right. I'm gonna go left. Where did that put us? Like a Windows 95 desktop. How do I get out? Yes, I would like to explore this place. I have not been here before. How do I exit vehicle? No, let me out. Do I have to turn around? Nope. Well, I don't know why I can't get out of the submersible. New destination and all, I had hoped maybe I could. Right? Onward! No, Kira. There is no submersible. There is only Zool. Should I continue left or go to the right? We'll keep going left. Alright. That puts us in an air bubble that I think may be where we started, but we'll see. We didn't choose the submarine life. The submarine life chose us. See, that's where we were. I wanted to get out, but I couldn't. But also, look at all these bubbles. I think these are all potentially places I can surface. Interessante. Well, we have some additional directions we haven't gone. Hi ho, it's undersea we go. The controls are functioning as I expected. Where is this bubble? Yep, gotcha. Well, we can exit here. And it appears to be somewhere that we have not been before, so that's good. Okay, various levers. I'm just gonna note their starting positions, just in case. Up. Down. Down. Up. Down. I'm afraid I'll break something, so I had to write down how they are to start. Ooh. A new dark and creepy place. What do you want to bet the levers control where the air pockets are? Maybe not. I can't break anything? Oh, you'd be surprised. Okay, that's the reverse of what it was originally. Doesn't seem to have changed anything in this illustration. So apparently my theory about the air pockets was incorrect. Well, that seems as good as any. The reverse of what it was. Oh, I can't leave. The tracks are no longer connected to here. Have no fear, comrade. You cannot break equipment. Equipment breaks you. In Russia, equipment breaks you. Is that what you're saying? I think. I think that if I advance, I will be able to climb out. Yes. Also, I can't advance from here. Okay, so turn around. I think maybe with all the switches up, I can go to all 5 potential stops. Duh. Sorry, I have been watching Callisto 6 lately, Geekouts, so I have Mark Meir and Eric Campbell both doing Russian accents in my head from when they were doing Kostji. So when I read your words, I immediately went there. Yes, the Deathless. I'm only up to episode 2 of season 3, so if there's anything after that, please don't tell me, but I've seen the first 2 seasons now, so at least I know who that character is. Alright. So far, it's going well. I haven't had any real, like, spoilers or hints, like, big hints. And I feel like I'm making progress. I was worried about not making any progress. Huh? Oh. Huh? Oh. Well, that would seem to be a system for me to be able to send something up this rope. Pull this lever, they drop down a thing. I attach something to it, it raises up. That seems to be what this is. Since I don't have anything to attach to it, I don't know how useful it is right now. What was that explosion? Yeah, it would be a lot easier since then I would not have had to resubscribe to Geek and Sundry just so that I could watch season 3. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. I don't think it's gonna do anything. But also, it would just be easier because then when an episode ended, it would automatically play the next episode. Whereas on Twitch, it doesn't like to do that, even when you're inside of a collection, which is their idea of a playlist. It will just choose something to play. At least that's been my experience. Oh, I can't leave. Until they raise... Of course not, because of the graphical... The way that the videos are tied in with the still images. Okay. It doesn't sound like a happy banging. Oh yeah, I saw TBD RPG when it was airing live. Eric's TBD RPG. I never saw TBD RPG, which was the one with that all the ladies did. But I saw Eric's TBD RPG when it was live, and I saw most of Shield of Tomorrow when it was live. I think I missed like the last 3 episodes of Shield of Tomorrow, but I didn't remember where I had left off on. Like, I honestly didn't remember that I had seen all of Eric's TBD RPG. So I rewatched Eric's TBD RPG all the way through and discovered I had seen the whole thing. And then I rewatched all of Shield of Tomorrow and discovered I had missed the last 3 episodes. And so finished it. And then I started on Callisto 6. Otherwise, I would have caught up and watched Callisto 6 a long time. Yes, I did. When it was the Weave Society, I watched the Weave Society. But then when it changed names, I don't know. I think life just got in the way, and I wasn't able to keep up with anything but Critical Role at that point. I don't remember the timings of things. I'm guessing it's around the time that my residency was ending and I was looking for jobs and trying to figure out where the heck I was going to be living and stuff like that, and just didn't end up managing to keep up with things. This is where I just came from. I don't know what else to do around there, so we'll wander off. See what else we can learn and what else we can manipulate to elsewhere on the island. Nope, not going there. Not right now. What is this button? What do you do? I imagine it just calls the cable car. More movement. Really roller coastery movement. I almost forgot. This one is probably the worst one. I don't know, maybe the underwater with the glowing rings is also pretty bad, but I think this one is like the most roller coastery feel. Right. Okay, then. We're back over here, then. Don't know what we're doing. Don't know where we're going. No weird face this time. Just checking for other exits. Since this one over here is sort of hidden. That one. All right. Again, the starscape doesn't seem to do any good. Creating glorious worlds. Beginning to see himself as a god, with the people below worshipping him. I feel like these should have clues in them or something, but he gets mad because they're making books. Maybe. Not sure. Sets up a system of religion? And worshipping the book. Is that a volcano? This is definitely a wood chipper to create the pile of wood pulp. We've seen the wood chipper. We've seen this boiler room. Hand of God. Well, that doesn't seem to be any help at the moment. Possibly charcoal to make ink. That's a good guess. They're completely unlabeled, so I have no idea what to do with these. Also, they don't seem pressable at the moment. Maybe because this is too low? Oh. Well, the lever's been jammed because it's got a shoe scraper stuck in it. But I can't remove the shoe scraper. There's the other shoe scraper. Yeah, I think I'm done with the peephole at the moment. Let me out, let me out! Fine, get my knees dirty. Now I begin to think that I must be missing something somewhere because I'm not certain how to proceed. But that is going to be a problem for next time. Let me save this. I'm just going to call it stream. Because it is about time for the stream to end and for us to head over to Few Times for the Streampunks Monday evening show, which is Clear Skies, their Star Trek just Star Trek Adventures that's the thing. Star Trek Adventures live play, role-playing game. The Streampunks are a wonderful group of former Geek and Sundry talent. The game that they're playing tonight has been going on for over a year now, a year and a half actually. Star Trek Adventures role-playing game, GM'd by Eric Campbell, and yeah, it should be a fun time. Let me just pull up and make sure that the stream is up. Few Times is live, so we're gonna head on over there. Kira, thank you for the 50 bits. I'm gonna set up that raid now. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you everybody who cheered bits. I will be live again with more Riven next Monday. I have my archive stream happening on Wednesday. Saturday, we will be doing our retro games as normal, but the stream on Saturday will be at 12:30 Eastern instead of 3:30 Eastern. So that is a change. It'll be that way for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. I hope I see you again, and enjoy Clear Skies, and I will see you all later.